Welcome to another episode of the Movie Brothers. I'm Ant. This is Kev. Check out the lovely Movie Brothers tee, y'all. Hey, you feeling that? Let us know.
We'll up.
Work it out, okay? Today we're reviewing the film Fantastic Four. It's rated PG-13, has a runtime of 1 hour and 40 minutes. In it, we have four talented youth through their smarts and their ingenuity teleport to a second dimension. But upon their return, things go terribly wrong.
This movie was directed by Josh Trank, who brought us Chronicle.
Yes.
The film stars Miles Teller, Kate Mara, Michael B. Jordan, Reg E. Cathey, Jamie Bell, and Toby Kebbell. Basically, you have a laundry list of up-and-coming actors in this film.
Mm-hmm. You do.
You ready to get into it?
Hey, man, let's do it.
All right. Fantastic Four was created in 1961 and is considered to be the first family of Marvel Comics. When I found out that Josh Trank was directing this on the heels of Chronicle, I was filled with happy thoughts, and I got to be honest with you. However, those thoughts they pretty much withered and died over the 2 hours that I spent watching this film and seeing this interdimensional train wreck take place right before my eyes.
Man, come on, man. Is that what it is? Come on, man. This movie is straight up trash. I'm sorry. And before you get at me, Kev,
I ain't gonna get at you.
Because, sometimes maybe the perception is out there that I hate all superhero films and stuff like that. That is absolutely not the case. I just don't like bad ones.
Right.
And not only that, it's this trend going, right, because they're popular. Hollywood just keeps on making them and making them. And, we got a talented director in Josh Trank. I loved Chronicle, okay? We have a talented cast, right?
Very talented cast.
Miles Teller in Whiplash to Kate Mara. I know her from House of Cards. Michael B. Jordan, I've been watching this kid since he was Wallace in The Wire.
Fruitvale Station.
So all that to say, I smell a rat, Kev. and I think it's tied to
You smell a rat or you smell a fox?
Good touche there. It may be a Fox executive or executives that put their grubby little hands in some places where they shouldn't have, and it's whack.
Yeah. This film, and it's lifeless, it's colorless, it's drab, it's oppressive to an outstanding degree. It begins with a Spielbergian flourish, okay, with the kids and everything. Spielberg loves to focus on kids and kids doing, supernatural or great things beyond their age. But it goes from there downhill pretty quick. The first act or so was pretty good.
It was pretty good, yeah.
It was pretty good. I really enjoyed this film, and I started to think, okay, well, maybe all the rumors that I had heard that there were problems on set, problems behind the camera, all those rumors, maybe they actually were able to edit something together that was worth the darn. But once we got into Act 2, it just collapsed on itself. We've got endless exposition in this film that basically leads to nothing more than a rush to get us through the second and third act. And once you get to the third act, it's just like full speed ahead and nothing makes sense. You have no idea what the relationships are about. The connection between this so-called first family couldn't be any more incoherent. Okay? You don't know what their relationships are, why they have those relationships. You don't know what their powers are and why they have the powers that they've got. Okay? Nothing makes sense, and it's just a mess. It is, like Ant likes to say, it was a hot mess.
Yes.
Towards the end.
Actually, I was just about to say that.
Bottom line is that, again, if you want to make a comic book movie these days, there's only one studio to go to get that done, and that's Marvel. You go to Marvel Studios, and you have Marvel Studios take the characters that they created, that they know best, that they know how to make, live, and breathe, and you allow them to put that onto the screen. I'm sorry, Fox, Sony, okay? You guys just aren't getting it done.
Yeah. I totally agree with you on that, Kev. I grew up, I know Fantastic Four from the cartoon or from the 80s and stuff, which I happen to love.
Yeah.
I thought all of the superhero characters that make up the Fantastic Four were cool.
Didn't you
fresh,
know that little car,
fly.
the car that they flew around in?
Yeah, man, it was all fly. But you don't get any of those emotions in watching this film. I mean,
Right.
even how the characters or the heroes are born, and then looking at them. For example, Reed, that's the stretchy guy, right?
Right.
It's not. It don't come off as cool. It comes off as nasty. It comes off as nasty.
It was a little off-putting.
It's off-putting. You got Ben, aka Thing, the rock creature, right? I knew him to be cool. All I felt was sympathy for him.
Yeah.
I'm like, man.
And he's the only character that you actually feel any sympathy
I'm
for.
like, oh my gosh, he's messed up.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to say the word messed up. He's jacked up, and you feel really bad for him. And so it's just all whack. And like you said, first act cool, but something turns. You can tell there was definitely some stuff happened behind the scenes to where they said, okay, we gotta splice this thing together and get something that we can put out so we can get our money back or attempt to get our money back.
Rumor has it
that
Josh Trank, came to some I won't say blows because I don't think an actual fight broke out, but intellectually, he had some disagreements with the folks at Fox and things that they wanted to see and wanted to do. And anytime you have too many cooks in the kitchen, you basically got crap coming out the other end.
Yeah.
And that's really into what we ended up here with this. Ant, you ready to put some points on this?
Please. Let's do it.
Go ahead.
Hey, it ain't Fantastic Four, it's the Foul Four. And let's just stay with that number. I give it a 4 out of 10.
Okay. God, man. I had such high hopes. Ant. Okay? I wanted to see Fantastic
Just
Four
destroying
done.
all your comics, man. All of the stuff that
you know what?
grew up on.
I wanted to see Fantastic Four recognized finally on the screen the way that it was supposed to be. But that just wasn't to be. Kim Berg, Josh Trank, Jeremy Slater, they obviously formed an unholy alliance of writing here. Each basically, blaming
unholy trinity.
Yeah, each blaming the others for all of the problems of the film. Basically, you end up with a fairly, unfantastic 4 from Kev. So you got a 4 from me, 4 from Ant. Bottom line, bottom line, red box it. I would say red box it. It's not the first quarter of the film or so is actually watchable, okay? But then it just really goes downhill from there.
Yeah. So, hey, that's our show. You need to go to our website, themoviebrothers.com, to check out all of our other episodes and our written reviews.
Yep.
Get at us on Twitter.
Yeah, we write, guys. We don't just get on the camera, in front of the camera. We write, guys. So things that we don't actually review on the show, we will give you reviews, in a written format. So go to the website. You can follow us on Twitter at The Movie Brothers still.
Yep. I'm Ant. This is Kev. We are The Movie Brothers, and this is the place, the one and only place, where we bring you nothing but the real on the real. Hey.